Hello guys, it's that time of year where everyone's trying to find a way to make their builds a little more spiced up for the different seasons coming along, and we have fall on the way. So, I've been recently scrolling through TikTok. Let me tell you, I get sucked in. But I've came across so many different Bloxburg build hacks. Today we're gonna test them out and see if they work. Here's one of my fall houses I built. I think I built this last year, and I just came across this TikTok, which is how to make this autumn falling leaves effect. This one's actually really easy. Basically, all we need is the vines, and then we're just gonna use the transform tool and rotate it so it looks like leaves. I need to place a small beam so this way the vines have something to anchor to. And now we just take the vine. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Let me rotate. And I'm just gonna turn it a little bit so it looks more natural. This hack is actually genius because this literally looks like fallen leaves that just came off a tree, and it's giving that fall vibe. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 build hack. I'm gonna use this in my builds now. So this next one is a custom bed, and it's giving a little bohemian vibe, so I feel like I need to load up a build that's bohemian so we can add it to it. I have this build which is actually called Bohemian Loft, so we're gonna make it in this one. I'm gonna use this little beam just so I can add the decal to it. This one is raised up more than the back frame. You can't attach the structural beam to the bed because then you won't be able to move the decal up. So just attach the beam to the grass and then raise the decal up. Okay, so this part of me building is just me struggling, so I'm gonna take this time and we're gonna fill you guys in on my life. We're gonna talk about some stuff. To have like a little chat, it's been such a long time, so I need to commentate a little bit. Not about this build because no one cares about me talking about the build. I met a fan in real life. Like, what? Not just any fan. Like, I met this fan in my house. Let me tell you the story. So basically, I have a sibling, and the sibling does like hair stuff. So when they have clients over, they bring them to our house because they don't have an office. So I live in this house, obviously. Like, I live with my parents. I'm a humble little child, staying at home, not in a beautiful mansion. I'm just kidding. So sometimes I'll know the people that are coming over because it's usually like friends or family that support the business. So I walked in the room and I was like just saying hi. And this person that was getting like their hair done, I knew them, so I said hi. And they brought their little cousin with them. I said hi to them too. The funny thing was, so when I said hi to the girl, which is the little cousin, she looked at me like she knew who I was. This is the thing, right? This happened. This was the day after I released my face reveal video. So this was literally less than 24 hours after I just posted my face reveal video. And she like looked at me with recognition. And for a second I was like, hold on. Did she watch? Is she a YouTube? Like, does she watch my videos? Is she a fan? I was like, nah, I just posted that. Like, there's no way she saw that fast. So I went back to my room and I was just like, you know, doing my skincare. My hair was up. I was in my pajamas. So I looked very, what's the word? I looked very interesting. You know, when you're doing your skincare and you're doing all that stuff, you aren't particularly dressed for anyone to see you. So you look kind of messy. So my sibling was talking to the client because we're all friends. And she was like, yeah, my sister's going to California for a business trip. She's a YouTuber. And the cousin, the little girl, was like, wait, what's your sister's YouTube channel? My sibling told them my YouTube channel, and the girl was like, wait, I know who she is. I watch her videos. So can I see her again? So my sibling after walked in my room, and they were like, she watches your YouTube. And I was like, what? Are you serious? And I looked at her, I was like, you're lying. Like, there's no way. Are you serious? She was like, yeah, I just saw your face reveal. Like, I built your blush mansion. I was like, what? That's crazy. And she was literally so nice, and she's so pretty. I was like, wow, my fans are really pretty. She literally asked for my autograph, and she asked for a picture. And mind you, I was in my pajamas. I looked like a mess, but it's okay. She asked for my autograph, and I was like, what? So I gave her my autograph, and I asked for hers because I feel like this is very monumental. Like, I feel like I'm a bigger fan of her because I've never met a fan in real life. So that was crazy. And so after that, we just started talking, and she's such a nice person. Like, she's literally so cute. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, that's so weird. I just face revealed and I met a fan. Yeah, like, she's so sweet, and she was such a kind person. She decided to film a promo video for me. So yeah, let's look at that promo video.
Hi, I'm FrenchRxses' biggest fan. I think you should really subscribe and use your star code.
I'm holding her at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And also, I did meet people at RDC that recognized me, and that was really cool because that's never happened before in real life. Like, people knew who I was by my face, and I was like, oh shoot, I guess I am like kind of relevant now or something. Anyway, I should probably get back to teaching a tutorial because this is what the video is for. I didn't know that you could resize these blankets, so I just learned something new from watching that TikTok. So thank you, TikTok, for just teaching me that. I also don't pay attention when new updates happen. I just kind of figure them out as I go, which is probably a problem, but it's okay. Here's the final look of this cute little bohemian bed. I added this bed frame thing, and some of it doesn't look exactly the same to the TikTok just because, I don't know, I couldn't figure out one of the things they used, so I changed it a little bit. But this is really cute and actually super easy to do, so if you're making a bohemian build, like something similar to this sort of vibe, I feel like this little bed fits perfectly. Very good build hack. This one is a build hack to make your home look more realistic. Essentially, they're just adding structural items to already placed things such as counters and sinks. They just add a bunch of structural in a square formation. So this hack is really easy. It's basically, for the sink, a basic shape, and then you resize it to fit the form of a sink or a counter, and then you just draw a little structural and use the small grid because the big grid does not work. It won't connect properly. And bro, I either have a tracing problem, like I can't trace. My mouse sensitivity is low, so I don't know why it's super sensitive, but I could not make a straight line or a connecting line for my life. Eventually, after like 3 hours of practice and tracing the stupid thing, I got it to work. Just be mindful of that. It looks pretty good. I think my drawing skills with the lines could be a little bit better and more cleaner, but it does look pretty realistic. I don't know if this is considered a build hack or not, but it's literally so easy to do. At least I think it's easy to do. It's a skincare fridge. It's the beverage fridge, and then you put a decal over it with a structural. So let's try this. I loaded in my Valentine's Day plot because I think this build hack would look good in this house. Because I want to use purpose for these things. I want to make sure they have purpose. Take a vertical plank and I place it on the fridge. Easy enough. Resize, tape photograph, and resize it. Hello, Coeptus. I'm gonna link all the TikToks in the description just so you guys can find them because all the TikToks have the decal codes on them. Okay, now I just move this back. Oh, and then I just color it. So let's color it to match my kitchen. This is probably one of the easiest build hacks I've done, and you can move it around and put it wherever you want. I have in fact relocated the fridge and I put it in the bathroom. I guess most people do skincare in the bathroom. I do it in my bedroom, but everyone does it differently. The next one is a custom front door. We're doing a lot of custom stuff today. She's going fast. I'm really bad at placing planks in little areas, if you can't tell. My mouse doesn't like to freaking work. Like, why is it going diagonal? What? You can literally see I'm literally dragging it. My mouse is right here. Why is it going crooked? I ended up doing this for a good 5 minutes, just trying to get the plank to go straight. It did not want to go straight for some reason, so I lost my mind, and then I found out that I resized the window the wrong size, so it wasn't correct to the tutorial. So then I had to end up deleting the entire thing and redoing it all over again, which happens like literally after this clip. And I was, oh my god, why is it so sensitive? Oh my god. I love Bloxburg, yay. Oh, I was supposed to resize this window. Okay, I did this wrong. Hold on, guys. I literally had to stop commentating at this time and focus on making it the perfect size, the perfect equidistant in the middle, because it was not working before. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I did it, guys. Oh my god, guys, we're getting somewhere. These look a little bit uneven, so I think if I do it uneven, it doesn't matter. Just gonna use my new bestie, the transform tool. Okay, and then a beam to cover this little gap here. Here's what the custom door looks like. I don't know if I will use this in my build because this just took me like a good 10 minutes and I lost a lot of brain cells. So if you're a builder that has zero patience and loses brain cells while trying to follow tutorials, don't build this one. But it is really pretty. Bloxburg, I think you should just make this door as an actual item so that we don't have to do this because that hurt my brain. This next one is kind of like a cake stand, but instead of a cake stand, it's a cupcake stand. If you have cupcakes and you want to display them when you're role playing and have a kid's birthday party, I guess this would be for you. The build I have loaded right now is my Valentine's Day build, and I think this one will work just fine because I need a centerpiece here, so let's do that. I didn't know that you could resize cupcake stands, so I'm learning a lot of new things. You can even change the height too, that's pretty cool. I just added a bunch of cupcakes and I mixed and matched them because, I mean, with the regular cupcake platter, you can kind of replicate this. So I did mix and match them, so it's like a cute little mixed cake stand. This is actually a really cute build hack for role players because now my house has a very cute little cupcake platter and it's mismatched, so that's a useful one. I will be using that. How to make a washing line, and it's gonna look like this. Add a rope from the structural section. We just connect the two like that. We're gonna add the items on these blocks, and then basically all we do is just lift it up so it looks like it's hanging. It's actually really easy. For a blanket, you don't need the basic shape for the blanket to go on here. I definitely need to shrink this a bit. After we color it, we use structural beams to make pegs. So I'm using the thinner beams for the smaller items, And voila, we have a washing line. And if you're a role player, this is probably really good for your build. Obviously, you can't put them up yourself, but it is a very cool concept. I like this one a lot. And it's very easy. It is a little tedious putting them up. Not the blankets, but the tiny socks. But otherwise, this is really cool. I like this one a lot. This next one is a custom wall trim. Oof, tracing again. I'm gonna put it on the same wall as this door because it kind of matches the style. So she used this painting, colored it white. She added a decal code. And then she just uses the rods and draws an outline. I made it uneven. Hold up. No, stop. Okay, that actually is pretty nice. It looks like crown molding. And then if you add some wall trim on the top, why is it not letting me? Why? The good thing about these are that you can literally just copy paste the entire thing without actually rebuilding it. Thank goodness, dude. I would cry. But that does look really nice. It matches the door. I mean, the door doesn't have as much stringy stuff going on, but this is a very good realistic touch. It's giving rich. The next one is a ping pong table. So this is the divider. I love the resize tool. What is this white thing? Is that? Oh wait, never mind. It's a really tiny square beam. I respect custom builders so much. This is so much work. What happened to just placing items, bro? We have a net. They add a carpet as the topper of the ping pong table. Now we need the paddles, which is a circle and basic shapes. To make it look more realistic, usually people don't put down paddles perfectly straight, so we're gonna tilt it so it looks like it's been used. This is actually a pretty good hack. I like this one. Even though you can't technically play ping pong, this is a nice space filler. If you had a basement in your house or a bedroom with empty space and you just needed something to put in there, this is a pretty good little statement piece. And it wasn't too hard. I mean, the worst part was just drawing the nets. It's just very tedious. This one is how to make Pillsbury cookies in Bloxburg like this. And it's actually fairly simple. Just for anyone that's doing this hack, you won't be able to move it after you finish putting all the cookies down because of the decal. Hello guys, it is Editor Noel once again, and I just need to clarify a few things about this hack, just so when you're building it, you don't get confused. So first you have to place down a basic shape, and then you have to put a decal on it, and then make sure to put the code of the decal on it after to see if it's centered. And then once you do that, copy and paste it for how many cookies you want, because the thing is, the decal picture compared to the actual decal is way different to fit the size of the cookie. So when you put the cookie on the tray and rotate it so it's facing up to look like an actual cookie, you won't be able to move it because when you click on it, it's gonna click on the decal because the decal is really big on the screen, but you can't see it because the picture of the decal is kind of small. But just be mindful of that. What I'm doing right now, I duplicated the cookie 5 times and it's all facing a different direction than how it is on the tray. So this way I can select the cookie and then rotate it and then put it on the tray. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, just be mindful about the decal thing. If you needed more clarification on how to do this, I'm linking all the TikToks in the description so you can watch them there and then see how they're actually made. Here's how the cookie tray is looking. I know it's not even, but realistically, if you were making this in real life, the cookie cutter things would not be even. I was being realistic, guys. That was totally the point, But this is really cute, and you can change this for Easter, Christmas, Valentine's Day. Until Bloxburg adds the Halloween cookies, you can use this. So after messing with all the custom build hacks that I did, I put together this little bedroom. This was a kitchen hack, and then this was the bed hack I used. I made my own wall trim with structural and basic shapes as we followed a tutorial. And then I just want to highlight that I learned mainly from TikTok that everything you can build can be enhanced with just decals. So for example, this shelf, I just added a decal on the front of it and it looks a lot more expensive and detailed now. These flowers and lamps are all decals. Same with these curtains. And then this bunny here is also decals. And then I made a custom skylight with basic shapes. And I want to show you guys where I got all the decals from. If you guys remember my video where I did hiring a stranger to build my house, Cosmic X Velvet built that house for me. And I DM'd them and I asked him if he can give me some tips on how to be more realistic when building. And they linked me to this decal account, which has so many different decals that you can use. If you just scroll, there's a bunch of wallpapers and dresses. My build specifically, I use this lace for this shelf here. And then I use this bow for the windowsills. The lamps and the flowers, everything is from that account. And if you didn't notice, these curtains are also custom. They're just decals. They're all in their inventory. So I'll link this account too so you guys can follow it and check out their decals. TikTok has helped me a lot with just building. I definitely wouldn't have been able to make this if I didn't watch all those TikTok tutorials. Definitely recommend checking out all their pages and all their TikToks. I'll link them in the description. And it's not that difficult. It's just very time consuming to do all the custom stuff. But I mean, the payoff is really nice. This is such such a pretty build now. I hope you guys can take some inspiration from the build hacks that I tested in this video, and I would say a lot of them worked. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this, and if you want more of me testing random build hacks and such, let me know in the comments.
You know you love me. XOXO.
French Rose's girl.